Hey, Mark Assassin here, bringing you guys another awesome deck profile. This time we got the insane Monarch deck for you guys today, so I'm going to get right into it. I'd like to point out this awesome Cosmo playmat that we got here. I'm going to start off with the monster lineup. We run 3 Herberus, the Underworld Monarch. This guy is one of the best ways to start off because you always want to go first with this deck. He can shuffle a card back from hand, field, or graveyard. Next we have, in my opinion, the best all-around Monarch. The ability to special summon any other Monarch, including himself, from deck, and to tribute summon himself on my opponent's turn, which combos quite well with Stormforth. Then we have Idea. You want to see this card in your first hand every single time. She brings you into all of your combos. And then to go along with Idea, we have Edios. Excuse me if I'm pronouncing some of these wrong, but Idea special summons him from deck, and he gives you an additional tribute summon along with your normal summon. And that's going to about sum it up for the Monarchs and the Squires that you play multiples of. Next we've got double Majesty's Fiend. I like Majesty's Fiend in this format a lot more than I like Vanity's Fiend, so we play 2 of those. And then we play the one Caius, the Mecha Monarch. He's amazing. He combos really well with Strike of the Monarch because you can make everything dark and then do a whole bunch of crazy stuff. Next we have Thessalos, the Mega Monarch, who is another amazing starting play because you get to look at your opponent's hand and then potentially inflict damage to them and discard a card. And then we have Karaz, who combos really well with Ether because he's the only Monarch that when he's special summoned, actually gets his effect off. So yeah, that sums it up for our monster lineup here. Next we have our spell lineup. We play 17 monsters and we actually play 20 spells here. So I'm going to start off with probably the most broken card in the entire deck right now and possibly in the entire game. This card lets you plus like absolutely nobody's business. Draw 2, then search. Then the shutdown card of the deck is the field spell, not letting your opponent use their extra deck as long as you control tribute summon monster, and it's amazing. Then we have the other searcher of the deck, Tenacity, just lets you search out any Monarch spell or trap. And then we have one of the most amazing cards in the game in general, Stormforth, the ability to tribute your opponent's monster without targeting. March of the Monarchs, amazing card, can save your balls on a lot of occasions. One of the new additions that came out in the new Gold series, Frostbite of the Monarch. Just the ability to pop your opponent's set cards. Strike of the Monarch. We don't really play it for its first effect. We play it for the ability to banish it from grave and change the effects of all, or change the type and change the attribute of all monsters on the field. Return of the Monarchs is the searcher for our monsters. We play 1 Twin Twister for those random decks that like to main deck Imperial Iron Wall and Mask Restrict. Play our 1-for-1 to get out Idea, and to search Idea we have Reinforcement of the Army. That sums it up for our spells. Next we have our huge trap lineup here of 2 Prime Monarch. This card is amazing. Special summon from grave to either tribute it or use it as a 2400 wall. And then, since I'm still too poor to afford the entire Solemn Brigade, we just run the 1 Solemn Warning. That is the main deck. We will now move on to the side deck. We have the 2 Vanities Fiend. Just cause you guys gotta remember the side deck is based more on preference. Works really well against the Pendulum matchup. Double Max C, because 1, I don't have a 3rd one, and 2, Max C is amazing. Then we played the double Twin Twister in the side deck, so that when that second game comes around and everybody's siding in, Mask of Restrict and Imperial Iron Wall, we're ready for it. And same reason for the 2 MST. Then for the Pendulum matchup, we have Ghost Ogre and Snow Rabbit. For more spell and trap destruction, we have Mobius, who can destroy up to 3 spell and trap cards when he's summoned. Zaborg, extra deck removal. Lets you send cards from your opponent's extra deck. The 3rd Majesty's Fiend, BLS, because why the hell not? And then Vanity's Emptiness, just to shut down decks that do a lot of special summoning. Well, that about sums it up, guys, for our Monarch deck profile. Be really grateful if you could like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what you liked about the video, and any further deck profiles or box openings you guys might like to see. Have a good one.